Good evening. Can you all hear? Good. I will be with you all shortly. So good evening, everybody. How are you? Can you all see and hear? I'm not lagging, is it? My voice is in sync with the picture. Don't look like that to me. So how is everyone? Hello, Debbie, Independent Free Press. Hello. Anonic, this is especially for you. Yeah, let's go behind because I don't like. How is everybody? So how's everyone's day been? There's got quite a few protests on today around the world. Stockholm, France, Frankfurt, UK, all over. So we got two boomers waiting behind stage. I want to talk about this. Actually, it's quite something else that they were talking about at COP26, the state of finance for nature. They want they put a value on nature. Me and Boomer's been talking about it. I think the next stage is obviously to finance the whole of nature, something like 700-800 trillion dollars that they value nature as. Yeah. So I hope everyone is well. I wasn't out today. I'm taking a break from all the protests, and obviously restrictions because what would have been protesting today if it wasn't for the NHS still pushing the vaccine jab onto NHS staff and healthcare workers. If we didn't have that today, what would we be protesting? Because all restrictions are being lifted. The Irish Prime Minister Michael Martin has just announced that as of today, all Irish restrictions are to be lifted. So what is there really now to protest if it wasn't for the NHS staff? And mind you, they didn't come out for anybody, did they, really, when we was all clapping them on a Tuesday night or Thursday night? No one come out for all the tens of thousands of people that lost their jobs during furlough and everything. So I don't know. Let's bring Boomer in. Boomer was there today.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, hang on. Let's bring you in properly. Where you gone? Add to stream. There he is.
One step in, one step out. Am I here?
You're here, mate. You're in.
Hello, everybody.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Went to the protest today.
What do you make of it? Quite a lot of people, I see.
Yeah, about 27 minutes of people passing me.
That's not a bad number, actually.
Down Regent Street, just near the Apple store.
Yeah. I seen them. There was quite a few thousand there today. I was quite surprised because obviously they're only there now for NHS workers, aren't they? Because all the other restrictions are lifted for us. It's up to private businesses whether or not they want to impose any sort of restrictions on the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I went today. I got a good story, and one of those stories you can always tell some people. Here's the story. Okay.
Go on.
So normally I'd get there early. I didn't get there early. I got there near close to 1. There was just a sea of people everywhere, right? Couldn't get closer and closer to the the church thing or whatever it is. And then I was there for a couple minutes, and then all of a sudden to my right was, "You're right." It was the Kaiser Sose in the sea of people. Yeah, he found me in the whole sea of people. Yeah,
in the whole sea of people, Marco found you.
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh, you gotta laugh. Hey, what do you make of this then? Let me bring that up on my screen. What do you make of that? Can you see it? State of finance for nature.
Yes, this is what's happening. Well, everybody's being distracted.
Interesting name in that. Let me bring it up onto my main screen in a minute. Interesting name. We all read where it says full word. Then on the names underneath it. Our friend Klausy Schwab's on there. So at COP26, they were obviously discussing this pandemic as well. But they were also discussing that state of financing, the finance in nature. How much was it? 800 trillion. That's a lot of money, isn't it?
This is what they were mainly discussing. All the other stuff was smoke and mirrors, like the net zero stuff and all that.
So, for average human being, if they're going to finance nature, a human being outputs has a carbon footprint, don't they?
Well, a forest to be worth whatever, it would be seen as a carbon capture system. So depending on how big it is how much it's worth. You see a nice, beautiful forest, they'll say, "Oh, we can sell that for X amount of money."
Yeah. Yes. So, average human being, they produce waste. They can be charged for their waste, then, can't they? We'll have to have carbon credits, or once they get control of like the banking system and everything, they will give you so many carbon credits per year, depending on your status. That's what I personally think.
Well, that's what the digital ID is for, and the framework is already in here. That's why they don't give a shit about all the other stuff now.
Well, that's what I think anyway. I think that like you said, the digital framework's already in. They just need a way of a different way now of implementing it, because the way they wanted to isn't working. Too many people's rebelled. So, they've already got it in. They just need to get everyone to use it.
They're already saying it's for checking for housing and jobs, in case to make sure that you're a resident here.
Yeah, but they're
Okay.
also pushing the credit scoring agency Experian. You can boost your credit rating just by pushing a button on an app. So they like getting you used to using apps, don't they? You know, let's use an app to boost this.
Same thing. Boost your carbon credits. You just can buy some.
Yeah, yeah, or give the government a certain bit of information they want on you, isn't it? You know, it's a bit like that. You know, you do something that was it that Chinese bear on Family Guy? Is it, you know, flash your ID card, give us some of your information. We'll be happy. We'll reward you then. Is this a warning off YouTube before I posted anything? A notice came up when you send a message, people will see your subscribers. I don't know what that means, Michael O'Neill. Is there a warning? I don't know. Let me bring that on. I don't know.
The chat's very quiet.
Yeah. Very, very,
Anybody
very
there?
quiet.
It's just
Anyone got
everybody talking.
questions? What's people think the next stage
Everybody's
is?
like,
What's
oh,
going to happen? Because obviously protesting, you know, is only really protesting now for NHS staff. All the other restrictions, they're not really pushing anything
I
on to the people.
heard today they're going to drop the NHS mandatory stuff as well.
Yeah, because they realise now that 100,000 people are going to be without a job, and the NHS can handle that. So, what then? What's going to happen then once they all drop the NHS? What we got to protest then? Nothing, is it really? Yeah, government's going to U-turn last minute. They are. They're going to they're going to U-turn on this. All the other countries are. You know, you've got Ireland lifting all restrictions. You've got everywhere else lifting all their restrictions, but you still got Australia going full tilt, which is quite strange. What do you make of that, Boom? With Australia, why is it still? Yeah.
And New Zealand as well.
Well, yeah.
And Canada. And Canada.
Well, yeah. Those three seem to be. What about Austria? I haven't seen anything from Austria.
Is Frank bringing his Austrian friend on tonight?
I don't know. I heard from him earlier. He said he would try to jump on later. But it would be good to hear, because there was quite a lot of, you know, protesters in Stockholm today, Frankfurt. You know, I restreamed a lot of them. There's one in Bristol as well. So there's still.
Have you got some from today?
What from? From who?
I sent you some, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Hang on.
I'll just jump on the YouTube one I did. Grab a bit of that.
Let's have a look at this one. See if I can bring it in. Actually, let me just. I'm gonna have to go into that screen. Bear with me. And you know, me and loads of screens. Right. Let me just. Right. Let me just. Fucking tech. I'm still here. Bear with me.
Oh, climate change is what they're going to use next.
Well, this is the whole thing.
Planet's getting cooler though. Good luck with that. It's been more sea ice every year, the last couple of years.
Yeah. It's just, it's not adding up. Right, let me just grab this. God, there's so many screens I got to choose from. Right, download. There we go.
You get a very nice picture.
Of what?
Just
I can't get
everything
that.
was nice and neat and clean.
Here we go. And a full screen there.
Yeah, mainstream media going on about Russia again. Russia.
I did see Sky saying they sent so many, is it ballistic missiles?
Anti-tank.
Oh, sorry, anti-tank.
You get 2,000 as if you had 2,000. Come on.
Right, here we go. Let me just cut
It'd
this
be like 20.
in. I don't know if I think you're all
So this is can you see that? There it is.
This is you, I think.
Yeah. The reason it's so low is because it's on my head.
Yeah, and you're not the tallest.
One disadvantage of having it on your head.
There's quite a few people there.
Yeah. About after this head cam, yes, cap cam. If go to the Two Boomers channel after this live show, is just standing there. You see everybody walk by.
This is the DJI action camera head cam.
Yeah, DJI cam, yes. Action cam. And the original's on 4K as well.
Let's see, I've got so many buttons to press. So many buttons. Yeah, there's that one. I'll get some more actually. So if anyone wants to jump on, I'll post the link in the chat. You can all jump on, have a chat, have your say. If you want, talk about some interesting things. Let me just bring some more feeds. That's one thing I can't do is talk and do stuff at the same time.
Also took some footage with the Pocket as well. So I've got a side by side video coming tomorrow.
Ooh. There we go. We got that one.
Oh, almost side by side. Didn't have the Pocket at my head level.
Yeah, I was surprised with the number of people today. I wasn't expecting that many people, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. There was a sea of people, and then they found me within a couple of minutes. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, that's a bit weird because I didn't see him on any streams today.
Yeah, and then he said, he comes up, yeah, you right?
Huh.
I didn't see anybody else though. I didn't see any YouTubers, streamers, non-streamers.
Well, they were all streaming.
Didn't see anybody. Stood in one place. Everybody went past.
There was a few.
I like that person. I'm not like the person in that movie. I see dead people.
Oh, yeah, what? You're the actual dead person.
Yeah.
I see dead people.
I only communicate through this medium.
Yep. I know I was don't know anything else interesting. I don't know. It just seems to like this week it's all gone a U-turn for some strange, bizarre reason. I don't know.
Everywhere. Almost everywhere. Czech Republic, no mandated vaccines.
But obviously, we got this police investigation that's going on. Good luck to that. That's all I say, and
people here that have been vaccinated should be now thinking, because everything's dropped here. It's like, what the fuck? Why did I do that for?
Well, yeah, that would be my
And all the
first.
people that haven't been done, and everybody's have stood your ground so far, would be like, well, we said stand your ground.
And we did. I'm all right. We're what? 2 years on.
I've travelled all over the place, still kept going.
Never, it hasn't really
Haven't been
affected
poisoned.
my life. Hasn't.
No.
And I haven't travelled. So, it's like I said, if I lived in the cave for the last 2 years, I wouldn't even know this is going on because it's only the mainstream that's been telling you.
Tell you what, in Belarus, you wouldn't have no idea, except when you go into shops. Some shops staff have got it on, but oh well, that's not even.
So what now? It's like it's over, isn't it? Really, it's over. Now you've either got the choice to, you got businesses that may be a bit reluctant to drop their restrictions. I know Apple Store will probably be one of them.
Russia's dropping their QR codes everywhere and their digital ID stuff. All that's stopping.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, it's
People
because everyone were beating up the security guards.
yeah.
And that was the women.
Yeah.
A few security guards got beat up. That's it.
Most dangerous job.
In Russia.
Security guard at a supermarket.
Mm. Yeah, the narrative is Trevor Ranson. You're right. Their narrative is collapsing, and they don't. I honestly don't. I can't fathom it out now. I can't work out what the next step is because I don't think they've even got a clue themselves.
When they just go, victory, we've won. There you go. Virus is gone. Everybody's vaccinated. The rest, it doesn't matter. Yay, we've won. Oh, there's a war in Ukraine. Gas gets cut off. Europe's economy collapses. Goes to the world. Oh, it must be their fault. That's why the economy collapsed.
Well, that's the next thing, isn't it? Economy's going to collapse. That'll take away currency. That'll take away money. And then once money's gone, they got full control over you.
That's why they're trying to use the Ukraine thing. The war there, they'll try.
Once they get
for false flags, everybody.
Well, we're due for one of them, aren't we? I think. False flag. Must be. Let's see what the chat's saying. Not quite sure. Do you mean the normal? I don't get. See, that's what they did. They used the fuel, didn't they, to start a fuel crisis. That didn't fucking work. The war in bloody what's going on in Kazakhstan, Ukraine, and all that. That is what they're trying to use now. The whole vaccine and shit like that ain't worked. That's collapsing. So I think they're all running scared now, to be quite honest. Personally, because they ain't got a clue what to do. What's going to happen, people? Calm before the storm. That's what I think. But this whole, I like to talk about, climate, because climate change is real. It just happens naturally. It's a natural occurring thing, That's what I believe anyway. I think they don't tell us a lot of things that goes on with space and shit. I'm not a flat earth or anything. The earth's a round. I don't know if we got any flat earthers in.
It's not round.
No one's convinced me yet.
Almost round.
It's almost, yeah, sorry. It's not completely round, it's almost round. But no one's actually ever convinced me that it's flat. So convince me.
You look like you're driving a spaceship.
Who, me? Yeah, hang on.
You need some sort of red uniform or something like Star Trek thing.
I need to get that camera behind me, further back and higher up. That's what I need. The Earth is an egg shape. You're right, Indy. You got family round tonight. Yeah, the sun has a lot to do with climate. Because if you look at it, we follow Suspicious Observer. He's a very good one to follow about what the sun's up to and all the solar flares and all the shit that goes on up there. But yeah, the sun's going to take us out, I think. Well, I don't think. I know. Well, no, I don't know because I'm not a scientist or astrophysicist.
Disclaimer.
That's just a disclaimer in the footnotes.
Do not change your life on any information he just gave.
Do what?
Do not change your life for any information you just gave.
No. I find him quite interesting, actually, by what he says. Very interesting. Can they manipulate weather? Well, yeah, we see that when they cloud seed, don't they? But they do that a lot in Dubai and shit, don't they? With silver, something or other, iodizing silver. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I like when they launched up the new telescope.
Test. I'm back again.
Go on. The new telescope, the Summit Webb in it. Is it Webb telescope? Yeah, it got so far up the rocket, and then it cut to the CGI, and then we've been watching CGI ever since.
Choose.
Yeah, they're gonna fire up HARP again. Is it HARP or is it the thing Hedron? Is it Hedron? They're firing that again.
Can anybody? Oh, I'm back again.
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's all right. I was having technical issues as usual.
Yeah, we can hear you. They're gonna fire up Hedron Collider again, aren't they? HARP telescope. Yeah. SpaceX is nearly bankrupt. So they say.
It's quiet.
Yeah, SpaceX footage is brilliant. All Musk's, anything he's trying to sell is absolutely his videos and things like that are brilliant. Shame nothing ever fucking works. That's my opinion on him, though.
Can you put me backstage for a second?
Yeah. Hang on. Remove your backstage. So I'll post a link in the chat. It would be better when I get out in my studio, when I get it built. When Boomer and everyone can be bothered to come down and help me put it up. CERN, sorry, that's it. CERN. They're firing that back up, aren't they? And didn't Alexa go down for 48 hours or 24 hours the other day? I believe it did. That's a good. Why is it all CGI? That's a good question. Very good question. We are going to come up. Yes, you are indeed. Soon. I was going to put it up this week myself. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to put it up. Going to put it up. When Boomer wants to come back, if you just put in a chat. He is turning his camera back on and off backstage, doing something. Messing with his camera. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's a bit like that filming it. Don't look up. Don't look up. Nothing to see here. Sun's not going to kill you. So, anyone got anything particularly to talk about? Where do we all go from here? How do you think the James Madhouse? How do you think the police prosecutions, if any, do any of you think there is going to be any prosecutions? Getting a backstage message. Back, right.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello. Yeah, we just seen you. I seen your camera backstage. It was like, ooh, what's that? Bookcase.
Yeah, it was a failure.
So I said, do anybody think there's going to be any police prosecutions from this? Is Boris Johnson going to hang in the Hague?
Nothing will happen.
All these people won't. They just get moved on. Boris Johnson, they get sacked. Yeah, he ain't gonna go. He'll end up getting sacked. He'll just disappear into the sunset, and then next thing we know, he'll be public speaking, getting £30,000 a public speak. Yeah, and then nothing happened.
Yep,
I can't even see anyone being held as a scapegoat.
it'll be on 10 different boards, getting a board of directors fee for each one. Don't have to turn up, of course.
There will be scapegoats, but it wouldn't be anyone. It wouldn't be Hancock or anyone like that, because they could have hung him out to dry when this whole fiasco, wasn't it, with him and his aide? You know, but it wasn't falling apart then. Mr. Grimsdale, at the moment, no, I don't know what's happened.
Yeah, but they all covered themselves because they said they followed the science that they were given.
Well, yeah. Well, Sazir Javid's his brother's a Met commander, so well. Yeah, smaller people down the chain will get hung out to dry, if any. It won't be none of the big players. I can't see it. Is that what's being reported, that Meatloaf died of that?
He was 74 as well. Come on, and he
Yeah.
had health problems before.
Yeah. The Rona Act is still active until they scrap it. We are one word away from tyranny.
Runs
Is it
out March. Runs out March, doesn't
March?
it?
Yeah. So if they've dropped all restrictions now, surely there's no need for that, the Corona Act. So regardless, I bet they're going to let it play out. I bet they say, "Oh, we'll leave it in place just in case." Just in case. Mm, yes.
Got those little Chinese working on a new virus.
What in their Wuhan lab? What's that? 3,744 deaths under 65 in the UK.
Yeah, but
See,
what's that on? What's that on a normal year?
Well, didn't they say that someone done? Was it Nigel Farage done a Freedom of Information? They come back with something like 15,000 when it was the government are saying there's 150,000 people have died. I don't know.
That's funny. That's one must.
What?
Did you see his comment? One must. One must.
Well, like Meatloaf died of trying to get a bat out of hell. Yeah, but I seen one yesterday when they had a casket going into into the fire, and it says Meatloaf 180 degrees for half an hour. It's like, too soon, too soon. There are laws for chemical weapons. Well, yeah, they are. It comes under the Nuremberg codes and Geneva Convention, doesn't it? Indy, you're being asked a question. Have you blocked going to Central? Yeah, if anyone wants to jump on, don't be shy. We don't bite much. Let me just close these windows down. Quit them. Quit that. There we go. Woo. See, I was hearing this. Now, we heard that phone call the other day, didn't we? It was like from that hospital. And they're saying that doctor allegedly saying, don't take it, this, that, and the other, because they're going to be withdrawing it within the next few weeks. How true is that? I don't know. But it's very, very interesting if that is true. Yeah, there's an answer to your question. Indy, don't block no one unless you give a good read. Boomers is bringing in a screen. Let's have a look. What is he bringing in? Oh, there we go. Do, do, do.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Infinity screen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
This is me on drugs.
Is it?
DMT.
Ah.
What's happened?
You're got a second screen open and it's giving me an infinity window.
Hang on. Start again.
Do, 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 do,
See that?
See what? Hang on. There's a screen coming up. Add to stream. There we go. It's just a blank screen now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. How about that?
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
This is from the pocket, not from my hat.
Ah, right. Okay.
Of today.
Of today.
As you see all the place in front of Apple Store?
Yeah.
Direct diagonally across.
Yeah, I can see him.
And more and more and more places turned up. Don't know why everybody's just walking past. Why just that store, Apple? Everybody else is just weird.
There was a fair few thousand today. Fair few.
Yeah. 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 At least 10 plus, maybe.
Yeah.
10.
Well,
I'm no good. I'm no good at
no.
guessing crowds. So.
I always hate that when people ask me, "Oh, how many do you think's there?" I'm like, "Please don't ask me, please. I just don't have a clue. I just say lots."
I'm going to do one of those ones that are, really quick, fast.
Oh, hyperlapse.
Yeah, I think it's about 27 minutes or 25 or something like that. It is. I stood there.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I got rid of Apple stuff except for computers, but I am thinking about ditching my MacBook Pro. Anyone want to buy a MacBook Pro? 2020 model? Is it 2020 model? I don't know. Maybe a 2020 model. I can't remember. I want to get a desktop now.
Did they have to get rid of all these signs they had? No vaccine mandates? Last of them? All the signs, use them all?
Well, that's it now, isn't it? Because the ones only can use them for is for healthcare workers. Because there's no mandates for anyone else.
Anyway, do you want to put your screen back on? I'll get rid of this.
There you go. That's all right. Yeah, we all must listen to the BBC because the BBC's only got our best interests at heart. I tell you what, BBC will be gone. BBC's going out the door. Just wait. They're debating it at the moment, so they do away with the TV license, and it'll be subscription service just like everything else. That'd be a subscription service that they make you pay to. That's what'll happen. Well, like you keep saying, by 2030, nothing. And it's the same time. They must have done it the same time as finance in nature. The same bloody time as Agenda 2030.
Yes, so your studio, we need some more donations, everybody, for him. We need a new studio PC with Windows on, not a crappy Apple, and a few other bits and pieces. And you're going to say, well, what have you done? Camera? Is it this camera or the other one?
What one?
The camera there I gave you.
The
for the
camera that
studio.
you can
This
see there, this is the one you gave me. That's
Yeah,
good
see, that's
camera,
the studio.
Panasonic
See,
camera.
so everybody's donating stuff. Throw your money at him. We looked at a PC. What was it, about 1,200?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my Apple and put that towards it.
Oh, if anybody wants to buy an Apple, that'll help.
Yeah, anyone wants to buy a MacBook Pro? I do need, yeah, a 32 gig now. Bigger processor. I need power. I need power. That's what I need, power. They are good. They're good. They're good PCs. Quality build, Apple. But yeah, you can't do much with them. I.e., like,
We just want a dumb box with all the good stuff inside it. We'll run it on Windows. Nice fast graphics card.
yeah, that's what I'm intending on doing. We've looked at it, building one. You know, if you want to go out and buy an all singing, all dancing, yeah, you're going to pay the money, but you can build it all singing, all dancing quite cheap for around about 1,500 for pretty much the dog's bollocks.
And Ian's looking for donations to get the vehicle rented to send a crew to Hacienda Tire and Finder and build his new Adobe.
Is the battery good on my laptop? Yeah, fantastic. Really good. You can see the cycles on the battery anyway. You can bring up the Apple diagnostics. But it's just not, when it streams, it doesn't. It needs a better graphics card. If anything, the laptop needs a better graphics card than I got now. It's because obviously it's trying to do everything by the CPU. If I can,
Like today, we were trying to do. I was trying to go live using Skype and then a couple others to him to stream out, but he was having technical problems. So we need to upgrade everything, everybody.
well, it needs to offset between the CPU and the GPU.
You don't have to eat for one day. Just use that money. I'm sure you can lose. Fasting for one day will be good for you all.
Yeah, an apple a day keeps a doctor away. I do notice it when I've got, like I say, when I've got loads of things on and I'm trying to restream loads of different feeds, it slows the computer right down. And you might as well not do it because it's just saying, nah, not having none of it. Yeah, Larry, it's triple jabbed. It's all up to date. No one thinks them. It's mental. We have 31,000 new illegal immigrant workers in the care system.
Reason for the upgrade is because Torrent Phone's got plans, and those plans need a bigger machine in the studio.
Yes, it needs bigger machine to handle the processing power. It needs the processor. At Tyrant Finder UK, that's processor, not GPU, mate. See, my processors at the moment, I'll tell you what I got. It's not, I'll tell you, my last one was better. Mine's only got an i7 8 core Intel i7 16 gigabyte DDR 24 megahertz. But it's only got the graphics card. It's only got a Radeon Pro 4 gig graphics. So I'm sure I can upgrade I don't know if I can upgrade the RAM on the graphic card if it has a separate slot or not. I don't think it is. I don't think it does on here. But that might be something to think about.
It's a quiet show tonight. Anybody coming on?
I don't know. Time your setup looks nice, but what's with the Simon Says button on the right side? What Simon Says? I don't get that, Benny, mate. I don't get it, actually. Maybe. It is quiet tonight. What's everyone doing? Sleeping? Very quiet. Oh, these light up buttons here. Ah, sorry, mate. I'm with you. I'm with you. These are all sound pads, so I can play stuff like this. We interrupt this broadcast for an urgent news announcement. Don't look up. That sort of stuff.
Don't look up.
Yeah, they're just sound pads. Play different effects.
Radio, so good, it's
like
gravy.
It's like food for your ears.
That sort of stuff. That's the mixer. Audio mixer, visual mixer. Yeah.
There needs to be a system on this system. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I know, where I can say something to you and no one else can hear.
There is, but that's
Is
when you
there?
get a bit more technical. It's called talk through. But
Mm.
yeah, there is a way.
Okay, anyway. Sharing the screen, have a look. Can you see it? Or is it blank?
It's blank. It says play again.
See that?
It's blank. Ah, here we go, London. Yeah.
Do it again. It's 4K.
Ah, that's probably why it's playing slow then.
Yeah, see. See all those seagulls around? There's just heaps.
Oh, look at them. They can hear your drone, that's why.
Yeah, but above there was just lots. And the ones over the corner, far right, they were after another drone.
Ah.
There's actually two up. Yeah, I'll do this one. Hang on. There you go. So the one on the far, if you've got that now, on the far right corner, top.
Yeah.
They're after another drone.
Yeah, I can see them. But the
See
stream,
him, look.
yeah. Oh yeah, we can see him.
Fucking hell. No, wait, and then I look up because I can hear him, obviously.
Be smart, Frank. He should. I have. Let me just
Anyway,
send him a link. Let me just. Yeah, I sent him a link earlier. No, didn't I? Hang on.
stopping sharing.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Let me take that away. Then there you go. Let me post that in for Frank. No, that's. There we go. Yeah. I just posted something for Frank.
Mr. Grimsdale's big crowd in London. Have a look. 2 Boomers channel. Posted it before here.
There's quite a lot in all over. I'm getting old. You got to remember, I'm getting old, Benny Hill. Getting old. Old man. Old man Tyven. Can't walk around.
People on the ground need better technology to a central point.
Well, that's what I wanted. Everyone to have separate feeds into one main studio. And like, if you really wanted to take on the mainstream, you know, you've got to do things like that. It's just be in it for one name, innit? That's what I wanted. And have all your different reporters up and down the country. And all you've got to do is, right, you're live here. There's the feed. There's the login. Boom. That's why I want a bigger machine. So it can handle all separate feeds. You can do it. That's how the BBC do it now. They just send out their big satellite truck, don't they? Point their satellite back to the studio. Boom, they're in. But you'll just be doing it. Well, you can do it via satellite if you all buy the Musk satellites. You can have all them strapped to your back, can't you? It's got to be a way of doing that.
They don't work properly, and they'll never work properly, and
no,
you'll never be able to put enough up continuously.
NDI sources are the way to go. See, you can all have apps, right, on whatever device you run, right? Because an NDI is only a platform. So as long as you're broadcasting an NDI source, anyone can grab that source if they've got it. They've got the code for it. And I think it's a lot easier way to stream in it, NDI sources. Do you mean invest in water? That's going to be the next commodity. It's going to be it's a gold. That is water. Satellites are a myth. Why are they a myth, Gav? I've seen a few flying around. Or what I've been led to believe is a satellite. Oh, fucking computer. Really quiet tonight. Really quiet. No, Frank. Frank's probably out tonight.
What happened?
What happened today? Where? When?
Why is everybody so quiet?
I don't know. I don't know why is everyone quiet.
Everybody think it's over.
Well, it is sort of, isn't it? The police crime sentencing bill has been returned to the House of Commons, hasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so that's just a battle that's won. Yeah. Next.
Well, that's just a ongoing, isn't it? Because it's going to get passed no matter what. They've just got to rework.
No. Come on, yeah, keep going. What's next?
I don't know what is next. I don't know.
All this stuff's being dropped.
Well, all this stuff's been dropped, isn't it?
Another battle. Yeah.
That's never battle won, isn't it? But everyone seems to be
So
bit subdued.
it's the right direction.
Well, everything's gone in the right direction, isn't it? Everything we've wanted and what everyone's been protesting.
Hopefully the analogy I made about World War II is coming to pass.
What?
So we'll see.
Hello, Debbie. A lull before the storm. Yeah, most definitely. Because it's been weird over the last few days. It's like it is. I feel like there is. The chat's quiet. People are a little bit more subdued. I just can't get. Yeah, we've won some of the battles, haven't we? Really? What's this? Norman Wisdom is one film fell downstairs with half a full cup of tea and didn't spill any. Must be a conversation that's going on in the chat. This is it.
So what have you been TFUK? What have you been watching on video streaming, pirating, TV, whatever? I don't know.
You know exactly what I've been watching.
Oh, what have you been watching?
I've been binge watching The Expanse.
I don't know. Picture comes up. No picture. What's that?
What The Expanse? You know exactly what The Expanse is. But a nice question in there, Boomer. The Expanse is it's a bit of a weird one to explain. It's obviously set in the future. Obviously, it's a bit sci-fi. It's now you got Mars, Earth, and the Belt. So basically, people that live in space, they were born in space, live in space, they're belters. So yeah, it's a bit of a people probably watched it, or probably not. Of how when you make assumptions of things, you can always be making the wrong assumptions, and they were making the wrong assumptions of this thing for a very long time. Show it no aggression and it'll leave you alone, basically. But yeah, watch that. I don't know if anyone's watched it. It is at Amazon Prime. It's a bit of a it's good. So that's why I'm so out of touch this week. Well, the last couple of days is because I've been binge watching that. And then I binge watched Afterlife before that. So I've been binge watching stuff.
Yeah, The Expanse is good, eh?
No, I did. I am enjoying it, actually. I am now. I think I'm on series.
It's hundreds of years in the future, and like the solar system's been colonized by humanity. There's three large powers, like he was saying: United Nations of Earth and the Moon, the Martian Congressional Republic of Mars, and the Outer Planets Alliance (OPA). Loose confederation of like asteroid belt and the moons of Jupiter and Saturn. And very large story. Without ruining it for anybody, If you haven't seen it, go and see it. It's excellent.
It is good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it so much. Boomer recommended it, and I'm on the 4th series now, season, and I only started watching it 2 days ago.
Yeah, season 4 is the most
Shittest.
no, it's not the shittest. It was just it was a bit slower.
They've changed the way they shoot it. It's gone into the cinematic, like the black bottom and middle and all that. It's gone. It hasn't gone full screen. It's gone cinematic. So yeah, I've noticed that one in this one. But yeah, that's good. And someone mentioned Dune. Is that the new film Dune? Because yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that film.
Yeah, you need to see it doing on the big screen.
Yeah, I only watched it on my laptop. So,
Sit really close.
yeah, Larry Lockdown said Dune's a good film. Yeah, I concur with that one. But then I watched an old film the other day, Nicolas Cage, Knowing. That was pretty good. That was futuristic. You know, everything happens for a reason. Like, I can't wait for the next Dune to come out, but that ain't gonna be out for another year or so. 2 years, didn't they say?
I thought it was next year. The end of this year, man.
The end of this year, is it?
I
Ooh.
thought they said that.
Someone's saying,
No.
watch Mr. Robot. Yeah, we watched the new Matrix. Didn't really rate it. It's an alright film, but the first one's always the best. And you watched it, Debbie. We've all seen it. It was posted on Telegram the day it came out. I think all the people that posted it on their Telegram channels, they've been banned from Telegram now.
Dun, dun.
But yeah, that was a good film. I've got it actually. Still got it. I got the new Ghostbusters as well, but we haven't watched it. Yeah, Afterlife.
I watched the new Spider-Man last night, and I can say there's a lot of feelings in the movie. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's gone woke. Marvel, DC, gone woke.
Even the other two Spider men or boys, whatever, showing their feelings.
What's that? Be smart put in. Ooh, another cue. She's already lining up for a few bursters, even have adverse effects. They don't seem right in it. No, they don't. They really don't.
I'm not a doctor, but one would surmise that if there's lots of little blood clots in someone's brain from whatever that may happen, then there would be a change in behavior. Because it does happen with footballers in America when they get their heads fucking smashed around. So maybe it happens when there's a lot of lots of little Minor blood clots everywhere.
Larry Lockdown's asking, is the spider person transgender? I wonder whether, because I wonder if people get offended because he's called Spider-Man. Superman. Don't know. Oh, yeah. See, that'd be a good test, isn't it? Now, get everyone that has got the jab and everyone who hasn't, and check their empathy levels. World Economic Forum, the Cabinet Minister. Very quiet. Very quiet. There we go. The last credible information on the 100k nurses was Sajid Javid saying in Parliament they won't get a penny.
Do you want to play that?
What?
For that I just sent you for everybody.
Hang on. Let me just open it up.
While we're talking about spider
I've got nothing yet.
spider species.
Nothing's come through yet. Unless you're sending it.
This private chat on here.
Where are you sending it? Oh. I've got so many windows.
On StreamYard.
Nothing's coming yet. What's this? Show. Do you think the book The Other Boy is age appropriate for 6-year-old transgenders? I don't know. I don't know what that book is.
Why aren't you reading books about for 6-year-old transgenders?
I don't know. Oh, damn, that's my bad. I should be reading these sort of books, you know. Damn, my bad. I'm not woke enough.
Nuremberg 2 is not going to happen. Give up.
I don't think it will.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's going to happen. Maybe a couple of people will get fired.
Yeah, I don't think of people.
Or it'll be English. It'll just sort of fade away. I won't mention that.
Yeah, I think it would just
nothing to see here. Move on.
Yeah, it'd just be brushed under the carpet, won't it? It's like we said, not what everyone got done at Nuremberg 1 anyway. A lot of people walked out of there. and doing very well for themselves in today's society. Yeah. And that's what happens. Society then just goes on, doesn't it? Until the next. And then the next.
Anoniki wanted to send you a donation by PayPal. Doesn't work.
Yeah, well, my PayPal has been closed.
So how do people get you money?
If it's saying it's not accepting donations, yeah, it's banned me. PayPal banned me. For some
Shall we try this? Shall we get all the bits for the computer with list on Amazon or somewhere, right? All the lists, and then people can buy a bit and send it to you. You can try that.
I can do a wish list, innit? That's
Yeah, but they can just get it straight. They can buy it straight, and then they can just send it to you.
I just don't know why, but I've had something from PayPal saying that I've gone against their terms and conditions, but it's a brand new.
Keep telling you, supporting Hezbollah is against their terms.
Well, can't believe it. So yeah, why is it at my PayPal? And it's like,
It's obviously a joke, everybody.
yeah, it's not, because I've got an email here. It says, hang on.
I'm talking about supporting Hezbollah. That was a joke.
Yeah. Don't, because the people in there say I am fucking supporting Hezbollah. Right. It is telling.
He's not supporting terrorism. Sorry.
Right. Account.
That's just a rumor.
Cannot use PayPal anymore. After a reviewing of your account activity, we've determined that you're in violation of PayPal acceptable use policy. As a result, your account has been permanently limited and you won't be able to conduct any future business using PayPal. So, yeah.
And one of those unacceptable reasons, which he's not doing, is supporting terrorism.
Yeah.
That's not one of them.
PayPal user acceptable user policy. Right. Oh, it's not even letting me look at that now, because it's saying, why am I going to let you look at the policy? You're fucking banned anyway. Yeah, it's not. So, yeah, don't try the links for PayPal, because I'm obviously banned. Bizarre. Yeah.
Any way of doing like a direct transfer if someone contacts you?
Well, no, reading the terms and conditions, right, technically, it does say live streaming, you can't use PayPal for. And it does actually state that, because I've read them, because nobody ever reads terms and conditions or usages until you need to, until stuff like this happen. But yeah, it does state in there, live streaming, you're not allowed to use PayPal for. So
yeah,
and a lot of them, you know what I mean.
Use Patreon. There you go. Use Patreon.
Yeah, but to get paid out by Patreon, doesn't that go through PayPal as well? I don't know.
No, you can put it straight to your bank account. Subscribe Star, another one. Set up a GoFundMe just to do the stuff for the studio. You can have a little gauge and people can put in. Like exactly. Get an Amazon wish list. Do that.
Buy Me a Coffee used to use PayPal, but they stopped using PayPal now. You got to use this Sprite to get your money, but they take a percentage. So Buy Me a Coffee take a percentage, then Sprite takes a percentage. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier. It's people might as well have your bank account details and put a direct bank transfer. But it's all these things I don't want. Fucking, it's like people to put it down to e-begging and shit, and I don't want that bollocks.
Okay, we'll do it two ways. We're going to do one. We're going to do an Amazon wish list with all the components. Maybe someone can say, "Oh, I'll buy him the graphics card," and then when it's up and running, your name will be on the studio. Whoa!
Thank you for
Wonky
that
man.
£2 donation. Wonky man. I did use Buy Me a Coffee. I have got Buy Me a Coffee account. But I just don't know why PayPal have banned me. Really don't understand it. A warning, give you a warning to begin with, innit? Oh, look, you're not supposed to be doing this, you know, sort it out. But ban you for life? Yeah, I know. I've seen Alex Belfield's got his bank account number and his maybe he's had the same thing with PayPal, look. Because you are not supposed to be using it. Above me, all right, B. Let me just scroll up. Don't know, B. It didn't say what the precise reason. It just said I violated.
We'll have an Amazon wish list running by the next show.
Yeah, I get one up and running. It's just, I tell you what, it's a pain in the ass. I swear, I don't, you know, because it has happened to other people, you know. Kwame Robinson had his shut down. Active Patriot had his shut down. Everyone, I don't know. Was it because we violated the terms in some way? I don't know.
Amazon wish list is good. People can just buy the component, goes straight to you, sent there.
Yeah. And at least then they all know.
It's
being
for what it is.
For what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a violator. I'm a twisted violator. It's just a myth. I don't understand it. It's just.
And for the launch of the new studio, we'll have Patreon or something like that running as well.
Alex Belfield makes enough money. If you look at his views.
Ka-ching,
ka-ching, fucking ka-ching. Alex Belfield. I tell you what, his last 28 days views were. Last 28 days, 17.4 million views. If that's not over 10 grand a month in earnings, maybe more, I don't know what is. And that's just, I'd say, YouTube revenue, not anything he gets from donations and things like that. That's a lot. A hell of a lot. Only 97 watching now. Gone down. 99 going back up.
It's a very quiet night.
Yeah.
Ian, give me a call on your Telegram. I'll ask you about the trip. Call me now. Thank you.
Call me now. Call him now. Call me now.
Call me now.
Alex Belford does talk for the weak and afraid, though. He's like a crap priest.
Was he getting his funding from all the donations? Everybody keeps giving him money. And British Airways gave him £18,000 plus of
free flight.
free ticket to America. Wonderful.
See, this is weird. See, Tyrant, you are an independent journalist. There's lots of views, but yet YouTube doesn't promote your videos, but they do Alex. Yeah, it's always wondered that, because even if you're not subscribed to Mr. Belfield's channel, certainly coming up on your recommendations. And that goes down to people who subscribe to your channel, who watches his videos also, is when they comes on your recommendations. But I certainly don't get recommended no more. The only time I don't get recommended no more anyway by YouTube. You probably won't even see me in the live box on the left-hand side of your screen. I probably won't show up live in there. Yeah, by all accounts, he got his British Airways for nothing. Got gifting. I still pop up, do I? Oh, that's a bit weird.
Sorry about that. I'll be back in a second.
All right, mate. I don't know, John. I can't answer that. I'm certainly not promoted like I used to, but it is put down to you got to regularly post videos, and I just don't regularly post anymore, do I? So that's probably half the reason as well. Simon, have you seen? Yeah, the Bath Hommet, that was in the Tesco's ad, wasn't it? The ram's horn.
Ian, I can hear you. You can't hear me.
Charlie Veach has got a strike. There's quite a few people that's been on the strike recently. YouTube must be running an algorithm. Probably won't be long until I get one then. He showed one document, one please. What, me, Frank? Hang on. Ah, right, Frank.
Is Frank coming on now?
No, hang on. Ben would like. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, I think Ben, I don't think that's his Austrian friend, if that's Ben, would like to come on next week's show, if that's okay. I don't know if Frank wants to come in. I think he's in there, Frank Solo. Ben
Get Frank to come in.
I'll put the link in if Frank wants to come in. I can go make coffee then, if he does. Oh, hang on, I better fucking just hit send, don't I, really? That would help. Be good to hear what's been going on in
Oops.
Yeah, we talked to Frank. We talked to Frank. Yes, we talked to Frank. Be good to hear what's going on in Germany, because I did see Frankfurt today protesting.
I heard the Germans aren't going to do mandating vaccinations now.
Yes, so we're here.
Is that true?
John, I think you're right, because doesn't the US have a vaccine mandate to go in? I don't know.
Yes, you have to be vaccinated to get in. So he was vaccinated to get in, Alex.
Okay. Ooh.
He always said he was vaccinated.
I didn't know that, did he? I don't, mate.
Yeah, because there's some family members sick or something. To get in the care home. Some sad story to make more money.
Yeah, there's some, you know.
He's like male Jordan.
She's been nicked again. Speaking of Jordan. Oh, Katie Price has been in the cells again. She ain't gonna get locked up. She's been harassing her exes. Well, the one she's on a court order for at the moment, but she's in breach of a court order, so she may go into prison. But no doubt she'll go to prison and then make a fucking reality series of it. I have posted it for Frank, so hopefully he'll come on. Bit of luck. It's gonna have to, because I want to go make coffee. Did you, Alex? Alex Saville. Even the picture is Alex Belfield with Jimmy Savile. Alex Saville. Fucking hell. Yeah, Frank is good. He's coming on. He's just taking care. He's just taking. Hello, mate. Yeah, Frank is coming on. He just
I'm just organising a car trip. Hang on. Be back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Frank is gonna come on, but he's just gonna take care of his cat. I'm gonna make a coffee. So I'll leave you with some music a minute. I will be back in a moment. And we are back, and Frank is waiting backstage so we can get him on. So let's bring Frank on. Add to stream.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Test.
Hello, Frank. Guten Abend.
Guten Abend. Hello from Germany. Good evening.
Hello, Frank.
How are you doing?
I'm all good.
You have a busy
Good
day
Abend.
today as well, right? I saw you streaming a lot of streams from Great Britain.
Yeah, there was up in Manchester, Liverpool, and then obviously in London. There was going on in other towns and cities in the UK today.
Yeah.
Bristol was another one. Yeah, there's quite a few. I did see a stream from Frankfurt. I was watching Stockholm as well.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, there was close to my city, Frankfurt, as well Offenbach, a big city very close to Frankfurt. There was about 1,000, 2,000 people on the streets from noon, around 12:30, and they finished at about 3:30 in the afternoon. And all those protesters then went from Offenbach to Frankfurt. So therefore, Frankfurt was very huge today, very big. Excuse me for a second. Niki, was ist denn los? My cat is...
Cat. I thought you were talking to the cat.
Yeah, you know, as you know, maybe on Saturday,
Yes, he
Sunday
works in
evening.
an underground dungeon.
Sorry?
I think Boomer was joking. Then he was cracking a funny.
Okay. No, as you maybe know, on Saturday and Sunday, I'm over with my old mother together in the evening. So the cat was very, very long time alone. No, please, don't say that.
Yeah, your microphone's tinnying out.
Ist ausgeschaltet, diese
Yeah, that's
Scheiße.
better. That's better. That's good. That's good. We're all good. No talk.
Okay. 1,
Oh,
2,
perfect.
3.
Oh, perfect. Wunderbar.
Ja, wunderbar, wunderbar. No, Hitler is not still our cancer. Who's asking that in the chat?
Larry Lockdown.
No. As I told you some weeks before, Saturday and Sunday, I'm always with my old mother together. We're cooking together. We're eating together. We have some nice time together. 72 years old now, and always like to have this time with my mom. So I always come very late Saturday and Sunday. As you hear, my voice is as well not very good since yesterday. I don't know what is happening. It's not Omicron. No, I was, I'm a professional narrator,
Novichok.
voice actor, and I speak that much this week, so I suppose it's from that.
I'm with you.
And as well, it might be coming from the asthma.
Give your mic a tap again, mate, because it.
No!
Yeah. Give it a whack. That's better. It's gone now.
Now better?
Oh, that's perfect. That's good. Boom. What was it you was on about the German restrictions? They're all being lifted as well.
No, is it true they're going to not have mandatory vaccinations?
For Germany, until now, no mandatory. But Austria this week. That's why I just talked with Ben Arslan from Austria, from Vienna. But he's busy this evening. He have some, of course, he was on a protest this afternoon. And he is having some friends around him, and he's now busy at the moment. So therefore, he wrote me just a few minutes ago. He will not be able to join us this evening, but he likes to be there next Saturday.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Because Niki, was ist denn? Heilige Scheiße. No, he's as well on the protest day in Vienna. The biggest one was in Graz in Austria today. And
that sounds like one big fucking cat.
Niki. Excuse me. So, anyhow, what I wanted to say, there will be the first debate in the parliament on the 26th, this next week in the German parliament about mandatory vaccination. This is the first time we will have this discussion and debate in the parliament. So we are running in the same shit like Austria did this week. No, not again. Oh, come on.
No. It's fine. Don't. It's fine. It's stopped.
I don't understand.
Yeah, just every now and again it just gets to like a bit of a you go all Dalek-ified. So what's the restrictions in Austria now then? Have they changed this week or is it pretty much the same as before?
No. What they did decide in the parliament in Austria this week on when was it? On Wednesday, Thursday? The parties in the parliament was 177 pro and 33 against the vaccination mandate. So this is the decision, and now on the end, the Bundespräsident, the president of the country needs to sign the law next week, and then it's done. And then everybody from the age of 18 needs to be vaccinated, first, second, booster, and so on, 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 and so on.
Wow.
And then it's a law in Austria. So I believe the president will sign the bill, and if you don't, the fine is from 3,600 euros on.
What, for not getting it?
For not getting it. If you get catched by the police or whoever will control it, I don't know, then 3,600 euro fine. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. And as I say, in Germany next week, 26, is the first debate in the parliament for the same bullshit.
Do you think it's going to come in? Do you think it'll pass?
Yeah, if they start in Austria, they start in Switzerland, they come to Germany, of course. We have in France, in Austria. What is the point now in UK? I didn't understand. Boris Johnson say he will drop all the mandates, and but still the vaccine is. So no wearing mask, but the vaccination is still on top.
Yeah. There's no mandate to get it. The only thing that's mandated now at the moment is healthcare workers. They all still have to be vaccinated by, is it April? But there is word that even may be scrapped. But that's the only restrictions. But Boris has put it on to, if private businesses want to keep restrictions in, they're allowed.
Okay, so that's the point why, because I was thinking, now that Boris Johnson did say, okay, we drop all mandates, no mask wearing, no distance bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Everything is fine. And I see so many people on the street in the riots today. So I was asking, but it's all ended, but it's not, basically.
No.
Okay. So as you see, we get the same false information in Germany than you get from Germany in the UK.
Today was the scheduled monthly let off steam protest march around yellow empty buildings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Healthcare workers.
Yeah, like everywhere around the world, like in Australia. I hear from Bernie from Australia. I did hear the last week 4,000 healthcare workers in Australia, in the state Victoria, quit the job because they don't want to get vaccinated. So 4,000 workers in one state in Australia. Where will it lead? I don't know. So there is another crisis coming up, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And the same thing is cat. And the same thing is happening here in Germany already, because especially for health workers in hospitals or in where the old people live,
Care homes, yeah.
care homes. So need to be vaccinated until the 15th of March. So
That's an oxymoron. Care home.
so they are all quitting their jobs already. If you want me to get vaccinated, I quit the job 15th of March. So therefore, there are so many people. There are in the newspaper. There are announcements from people looking for a new job. I'm not vaccinated. I'm working in healthcare. I'm looking for a new job starting on 16th of March. And newspapers are full with these announcements. Imagine that. They're killing themselves. This is crazy, crazy shit going on.
Well, if they don't withdraw it, the mandate for our healthcare workers, come April, 100,000 is going to be unemployed. So they're going to have to do a U-turn, aren't they? They have to.
Yeah, if they're all leaving, I don't know. I don't know what basically is happening. What I can tell you on my side, on my opinion, I can see now. Have you heard about the Genesian status? Oh, there's a word missing. Wait, I need a translator. Wait, people translate. I need a translator. I don't know the word. Genesian status. Come on, internet, work for me. Genesen. Recovered.
Yeah.
Recovered status. You have that in UK? Recovered status?
Well, as in somebody who's had it but recovered from it.
Yes.
No, we don't have anything. We have obviously had people that's had it and recovered, but we don't have anything status.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So now the point is, in Austria and Switzerland or in Spain, for example, they have if you had it and recovered, then you had about 12 months. You are safe. You don't need to be vaccinated. You have your paper. I'm recovered. Blah blah blah.
yeah, we don't have that over here.
Okay, you don't have that. Okay,
No.
good. So, and in Germany, it was since last week. You had it, you are recovered, you have a recovered status, 6 months. And now this week they changed it to 3 months.
Wow.
So after 3 months, you are
Yeah.
you are unvaccinated. So if you are unvaccinated,
Yes. I'm with you now. Yes, we have that. Now we have it when you're vaccinated and it goes down.
not vaccinated. If you had the flu,
Right.
you are recovered for 12 months in other countries, 6 months in Germany since last week, and now only 3 months. So you have antibodies in your body,
Yeah.
but it's not counting 6 months anymore. It's now 3 months.
Right. I'm with you. Right.
So they changed it. Now you are recovered only with 3 months. And after that, you are unvaccinated. So you cannot go to the bar, to the restaurant, blah, 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 theater, and so on, and so on, and so on. So now those people recovered, reduced from 6 to 3 months. Now they are walking on the street as well. Thank you very much, government. Good job. So you give us more people on the street. Great. Now they are pissed as well. People, Johnson, first last year they told Johnson Johnson, one vaccination, and you're free again. No, sorry, we changed our amount. Now you need 2, 3, and the 4th, and the 5th, and the 6th jab. So all those people as well. My video's gone. No, it's back again. Now those people again. Those people saying, I only need 1 jab, Johnson Johnson. That's it. I don't need 2. And now they say, no, you need more. What is happening with those people? Thank you very much, government. They're on the streets again. The people, two injections. They say, we need a booster. No, you need maybe a 4th. Microphone again?
Yeah, give it a little tap. There we go.
One.
All good.
So as well, the people having 2 injections already. The government telling, okay, you need the booster, the number 3, and the number 4. They're already talking about number 4 because of the very bad Omicron. So number 4. So what is happening with those people? I did already have 2 jabs. What they're saying? No, I don't fucking hell get the 3rd one. They're on the streets with us. Government, you bringing more and more and more people on the streets. Everywhere, in every city, in every town, in every small little city town. All the people are rising up. Thank you, government. You do your job very well. Because now you send us even more people on the street for protests and for demonstrating in Germany. Thank you very much.
More people are starting to question, the more and more, obviously, they're asked to inject into them. Just reading the chat.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're
Mike?
still there, mate. You're still there. I was just reading the chat.
No, I'm just asking if there is still a distortion.
You'll never get, Debbie Catchpole, you'll never get off the roller coaster jab train. Well, they won't, because it'll go from a jab to, they're already looking at a pill now, aren't they? A tablet. Take a weekly tablet, take a monthly tablet, because you need it, because your immune system's fucked. So you need to take a tablet now for every day for the rest of your life.
You see the boy?
Oh, yeah. You can see the cat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The cat is looking over my shoulder. Nice. Yeah. So, as I say, basically, you need to take the good things out of it. The more restrictions they do, the more pressure they do, the more people are coming on the street, basically. And as I see from last year, December, until now, nearly end of January, the 3rd of January, there was about 1,000 something Monday walkings in Germany. The week after was about 1,600, 1,700 Monday walkings. And now the last week we have about 1,900 Monday walkings. And now we see we have nearly every day, not only Monday. Monday is the biggest day still. So for the next coming up Monday, about 2,000, maybe it would be 2,100 walkings. Even Austria is copying the Monday walking. Even Switzerland is copying the Monday walking. Even Netherlands is
Frank, give
copying.
your mic a whack, mate. There you go.
1, 2.
Yep, all fine, all fine.
Good. I don't know why.
It's only every now and then, mate. It's no biggie.
Yeah, but now it's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Good. Okay. Independent free press. Yeah, I know. Okay. I don't know why it's coming sometimes up and down. I don't know. So as I say, 3rd of January, about 1,500. Now the week after 1,700. Now the week after 1,900. So I suppose, I guess, maybe next Monday, 1,900, maybe 2,000, maybe more than 2,000 walkings on Monday.
Yeah.
As we see today, we have Düsseldorf, we have Hamburg, we have Frankfurt, we have Stuttgart. Every Wednesday in Munich, we have so many walkings and protests on the street. Not only on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day on the street. Even if it's small, but there are protests nearly since beginning of January, nearly every day in, I would say, even on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, at least 10 or, yeah, let's say 10 marches on the street. Okay, the big one is on Monday, the other ones, big ones on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, they are on the streets. And as well as I see today on the worldwide demonstration, we have Auckland, we have Australia, we have what is it, Japan, South Korea, everywhere around the world.
Yeah, your mic going again a bit, Frank. Sorry, buddy. I bet it's the cable. That sounds alright. Are you still there? It's a pain when he talks so interesting stuff, and then I have to cut him off because his mic's going. It's a real pain when that happens. I hate cutting Frank off because he's an interesting guy.
Yeah, and it's a pain in the ass.
There he is. He's back. He's back. I hate cutting you off, Frank.
Yeah, I understand, but it's a pain in the ass because I change nothing, and then it's a microphone USB connected to the Mac Mini.
Yeah,
and it's working normally right. Okay, but in the streaming, I don't know.
no. Mine does that.
It's a big mic here.
Yeah. Just gets a little bit of distortion on it. It's like comes across like you're a Dalek a little bit. Pretty
yeah. I understand. I hear the sound, but I can't. Oh.
It's great now. Absolutely perfect. I think it's YouTube knocking around because you talk some interesting facts and that, and then it cuts out.
It's not about VPN. No. It's not about VPN.
No, I think they're talking about getting a VPN.
No. It's a USB mic directly connected to the Mac Mini, and it's usually working very fine. And as you can see, it's a big, huge.
Yeah. He's got a proper microphone. He's not using the internal microphone.
It's a good mic, actually. I do all my voice recordings with that.
That's a good thing. Larry Lockdown said, are Germany getting involved with the Ukrainian thing?
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, Annalena will fix it. Annalena Baerbock, fix it.
German naval chief just resigned over that.
Is it?
No, we're making very much jokes over here, over our foreign ministry, Annalena Baerbock. No. It's okay. I cannot discuss that thing. It brings me tears in my eyes because of this. I cannot find any word for Annalena Baerbock. She's a foreign minister from Germany, and she cannot even talk one sentence in German, even in German. Right? So, what you from me? No, sorry. No. Okay, next question.
Next question. Sort your mic out again. There you go. That's better. Keep giving it a tap. Whatever you're doing, that does good.
Here's the thing, the Russians didn't want to build Nord Stream 2, right? The Germans convinced them to do it, and they said, okay, we'll do it as long as if there's any sanctions, nothing will ever stop it. And they go, yeah. Now we're up to this again.
So, I can, okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, finally. So I'm not so much into this Nord Stream topic. I have no idea. I have no clue about it. The only thing I like to say is Annalena Baerbock was now in Ukraine and Russia, right? This week.
Yeah.
And she was holding a press conference and talking about the free speech and the protest rights and stuff like this. And RT, Russia Today, RTDE, which was blocked on YouTube. After one day, they started the new channel, RT Deutschland, RTDE. And
Give your mic a hit. There you go.
and
No, you're
okay,
not.
1, 2.
Give it a shake. I'm telling you, he gets on. I'm telling you, he talks some interesting stuff, and then it fucking cuts out.
Yeah.
And then we spend a minute or two, and then we forget what we're talking about. I swear to God, it's on purpose.
It's for sure the government.
For sure. Government.
True. Mike, okay.
Yeah, all good, mate. Carry on.
So, she was talking in a press conference in Germany, in Russia, or was it Ukraine? I can't remember. Anyhow, so she was talking about the free speech and the free press and everything. But what is going on in Germany? So RT, Russia Today, DE, Germany, Deutschland, is stopped on YouTube. The channel was directly blocked. And she's talking about free speech and free press and stuff like this. And even though, as I already say, you will not understand, but in the press conference, Annalena Baerbock, foreign minister, she was talking about Fressefreiheit, not Pressefreiheit, Fressefreiheit. So this is one letter, the P and the if and the F. So Pressefreiheit is press free, so freedom of press. But she say Fressefreiheit. So Fresse means the mouse. It's a bad word for the mouse, Fresse. A Fressefreiheit. So we are all laughing about that person. We don't know how she did become that position. Anyhow, it's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in.
Oh, sorry, guys. I was just having a coughing fit. That fucking Rona. Yeah, the alien invasion will be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Don't know where Frank's gone. Frank's probably off doing something at a minute.
1, 2, 3, Mikrofon working?
Yeah, microphone's working fine, Frank.
Na, also geht doch, meine Fresse.
All good. All good.
Yeah. So, that's from the news from Annalena. I mean, we don't need to talk about German politics because the last ministry, I say, they are all crazy. It cannot get worse. But now we have a new government, and that's worse than that. So,
Project Bluebeam. I don't know much about that, actually. But I know a man who does.
so any more questions about Frank and Germany or whatever?
Oh, God. Anyone got any more questions for Frank?
So I just get the news. It's about 20,000 people on the street marching in Frankfurt today. Just get this information on Telegram channel.
Rent the Gen. Yeah. Don't look up. Yeah, we will watch that. Well, a few of us will watch that.
No, I'm not a Jew. I'm German.
So Stevie G saying, how much is a pint in Germany?
A pint?
Yeah, well, how much is a beer in Germany?
Depending where you buy it.
How big's a ball of string?
Yeah. And it's not a pint, is it? Because it's half litres.
And a pint is more or less?
I don't know.
How much is a pint? How much milliliters is a pint?
I don't know. Anyone in the chat, how many millilitres to a pint?
Nah, Germany is not horrible.
Nah, Weizbier. Nice.
It's not horrible. We're just a dictatorship. Like any
568.
568 millilitres to a pint. So it's just
568.
So it's a little bit more than 500.
a little
Half a liter.
half litre, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as I say,
are we allowed to go cast and on public transport without jabs? Yeah, we are. In the UK, there's no mandates in the UK at all now for that, is it? Whether or
Been in airports here and underground, no masks, no injections. No one hassled me.
Yeah.
In fact, like I said before, flew all the way from Minsk by Turkey, no mask. No one asked me. No one hassled me.
I think I have troubles with internet connection this evening. I don't know why. So to answer the question, if you go to the bar and you have 0.3 centiliters of beer, you pay around €1.50. 0.4, it's about €3. If you go to the supermarket and buy a can like this, half a liter, I think this one did cost 79 cents.
About a pound in it. What's a cent to a pound now?
Yeah, euro cents.
Euro to.
I have no clue what is the.
I don't know what the exchange. I think it is something like 70 odd cents to the pound.
Yeah.
And there's a question for you, Frank. Are you allowed to go to cafes? Are you allowed to go to cafes, on public transport, etc., without vaccinations?
Yes, but you need to have a negative test.
You need to have a negative test. And are they jabbing children there?
They're doing already.
They are already.
Yes. From 5 years old.
And mind you, in the UK, they just rolled out the booster for 11 to 16, haven't they?
Yeah, but
Or
they're already doing the first and the second jab for children from 5 years on in Germany. Yeah, it's a pity. It's a mess. Yeah, unbelievable. It's unbelievable what's going on. I mean, it's the same system all around the world. Even as I say, Australia. I have contacts to the Dominican Republic. So left side Dominican Republic, right side Australia, half the way Thailand. I have contacts. I know people from Namibia. There is one guy in Namibia was bitten by a lion in his leg, so he needs to go to the hospital. In the hospital, they make a PCR. What is happening? He's positive. As you all know, PCR, you put it in the papaya, it's positive. Different story.
We've got Spunk Fish backstage. We'll bring him in. Hello, Spunk Fish. How are you doing, mate?
Not too bad. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to speak to you, man. You know, I'm a good fan of yours. And Indy, you know, I follow you on the front line, and honestly, it is a pleasure to speak to you. I've spoken to you before. I think I rang you up, didn't I, a few months ago?
Yeah, you have done. You have done, Spunk.
Yeah, I think it was. Do you know when you did the phone in? It was a landline. I think I called on the phone. It was you and independent. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, done, Spunk Fish, mate.
Hey, I'm a fan, mate. I'm a fan. I mean, what can I say? That's all I can say. It's a bloody pleasure. You know, I always follow your work, and you upload, and you're on the front line, and you know, well, what can I say? I'm only jumping on. I won't stay on longer. I'm just jumping on just to give you the thumbs up and say I love your work. What more can I say?
Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, you all make it worth it, don't you? I haven't been out lately, you know, to protest and all that because, you know, each to their own now, isn't it? I've gone out, done it. I've walked the streets.
Yeah. And what's really funny, I actually live in Ireland at the moment, but I used to live at Western Supermare. So, you know, like Bristol and all that. I used to live around there, you know, Clevedon, Bristol, you know. So I lived there for like 15 years. So your accent, and you know, it does like, you know, I do have a little, I do get a bit heartfelt, you know what I mean, when I like hear your accent and stuff.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I had some, I had some times. I had some great times when I lived at Western. Great times.
Mud.
And like when I see you messing about and all that, like the men dips and all that, you know what I mean, Tyrant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say I'm 45 years old, 46 years this year, and I've still had never seen the sea.
You're a spring chicken, mate. You're a fucking spring chicken.
I've never seen the sea of Western.
Bloody hell, mate.
It's like
I wish I was old. How old are you? 46?
46 this year.
Oh, that's young, mate.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I'm 53, mate. 53. You know, once you hit 40, mate, I mean, you'll know it because you're 46. They always say life begins at 40, but that's a load of bullcrap, innit? As soon as you hit 40, it's downhill, mate.
That's it. That's it, mate.
You know, the pains and all that start kicking in, don't they?
That's it.
I know. But no, I mean, honestly, I really mean this. I won't stay on long because I don't like chat on to others, but I didn't want to speak to you in person like I did. I just want to speak to you in person, Tyrant Finder. Your name's Chris, isn't it? Chris?
It is. It is.
Chris, yeah. Chris, you're a top man and I respect your work and all the way, brother. I love you, brother. I really love you.
Oh, you make it all worth it. You know, if I can bring some sort of
Yeah,
enjoyment.
honestly.
You know, cheer up one
Always
person.
watch it. Honestly. 100%, mate. 100%.
Cheers, dude.
You know? God bless you. I'm going to go now because otherwise, you know, I don't want to bother you too much, but you know what I mean.
Cheers, buddy.
Very, very much appreciated, Chris. Very much appreciated your work, mate.
I promise I'll go out and film some more stuff. I will post more videos. I have got a bit dormant.
Yeah.
Please, I will go out
when you've got that camera and you're live, you're fucking live, mate. I'm with you. I'm fucking with you, mate. You know, like when you're live and you're there, because you're from the heart. I can tell that straight as a die. You're from the heart, aren't you, Chris? You're from the heart. But when you're out there, yeah. And that cunt, and you fucking the young lad. What was he called? You know the one that used to walk with his camera. You know what I mean, don't you? The one that fucking took the piss out of you.
In a few, mate.
You know what I mean, don't you?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, the young lad. Yeah, the young lad. Thinks butter wouldn't melt and is all that nice as pie. You know the one I mean? Yeah. He had the little mustache. Yeah, the little bum fluff mustache and all that. I can't think of his fucking name because I'd say his name, but yeah. But anyway, he took the piss out of you, didn't he? He took the fucking piss out of you, mate. But at least you told him, you went live and you said, look, what's he now? Once he got the big subs, he started taking the piss, didn't he? He was using you for the subs. Am I right, Tyrant? You tell me if I'm wrong. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Hey, like I can say, right? Everyone has a right to their own opinion and to make their own judgments of people, right? If that's what you've seen and that's what you feel, then that's your opinion, isn't it? And I can't go, oh yeah, he fucking did. They all took the fucking piss out of me, right? Because then that's putting my spin on it, isn't it? All right. So I just let everyone form their own opinion. And like I said, I don't give a rat's tit,
You're right.
really. I enjoy my YouTube channel. I didn't set it up really for how it cut. I never set my YouTube channel up.
It pissed me off. It must have pissed you off.
No,
it pissed me off, and it bothered about me. So that must have pissed you off the way you treat you.
What it did.
But then again, you got to rise above it, aren't you? You got to rise above it.
It upset me greatly. It didn't piss me off. It upset me.
Yeah, there you go.
End of.
Of course it'll upset you because you trusted him and you put a lot of effort into him. You thought he was legitimate, and he wasn't. He took the piss, didn't he? Really? Well, anyway, I haven't mentioned any names. You mentioned no names, but we know exactly who we're on about, don't we?
Yeah.
We know exactly who we're on about. Yeah.
You know.
And before I go
on, mate.
before I go, yeah, could I do a big shout out to independent press?
Well, he's
If you
in
want,
the chat, mate. Indy's
whatever.
here in the chat.
Independent, yeah, Indy, yeah. Big shout out to you, brother. I do watch his lives. I like Indy because Indy's straight as a fucking die, and I like people like that. He just says it as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love people like that. So if you're watching Indy, big up, brother. Big up. Oh, all right then, man. I'm gonna go now.
Cheers, buddy. Spunk Fish, always welcome, mate. Always welcome.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, hey, top channel, man. Oh, 100%. God bless you, my friend.
Cheers, buddy. Take care now. Moving. Go. There we go. Take that out. There we go.
Okay, microphone.
Frankie back. Anyway, cheers for Spunk Fish. I can't, you know what I mean? Saying that name every time, Spunk Fish, innit?
What is a spunk fish actually?
Yeah, it's his name, Spunk Fish.
Is it a real fish? No, it's not.
It's a bit like a pearl necklace, Frank.
No, there's someone asking all the time about Rainer Füllmich and Mike Jeden. So listen, I watch every session of the Corona-Ausschusssitzung about Rainer Füllmich. Every Friday. Yeah, I'm
Give
there.
your mic a clap.
Huh?
Give your mic a clout.
I'm not. One, two.
Fork.
Oh,
There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
I changed nothing.
There we go. We should be fine.
So now, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, good. So I watch every thing from Rainer Füllmich, the lawyer, in the Corona-Ausschuss every Friday. It's streamed live on several channels. So I'm right aware of Rainer Füllmich, what he's talking about, but he's just collecting. How you say? What is the word? Collecting. So now my English is so bad I can't.
So I got a button. Big Smoke. You know Indy so well. Then I see. Indy, you toss pop.
Evidence. That's the word. He's just collecting evidences, and he's not doing any lawsuits or something. He's just collecting evidences. That's what he's doing, Rainer Füllmich in Germany. As I hear from him, with partners in South Africa, in the United States, in Canada, and so on. But he's just collecting with his Corona-Ausschuss, Corona-Sittings. That's what Rainer Füllmich is doing. But yeah. So, and the other thing I want to say, there's a troll in here. Can it be?
A what? A troll?
Yeah.
We may have him in the chat, mate. I just tend to ignore him.
Francisco Alvarez. Oye, hombre, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué problema es tú? Hombre. Por favor, compórtate.
I tend to, if they are trolls, I tend to ignore them.
Yeah, don't feel troll. I know we have the same thing in Germany. But Francisco Alvarez, por favor, compórtate. The only thing I want to say to him. Okay. Gentle and lady man.
Maybe I'm not getting all the chat.
I know he's working with Robert Kennedy Jr. I know. I know he's doing his job, and yeah, as I say, but he's not doing any lawsuits. He's just collecting evidences in his sittings, in his meetings, and that's the job of Rainer Fürch. So some can say, "Oh, why he's a lawyer? Why don't he make any law?" No, that's not his job. The job is to collecting evidence for later. For later. So maybe we have a new Nuremberg trial. I don't know. I don't know I don't know where the story is ending. I cannot tell you.
Nothing's going to happen.
We don't know.
It'd be
No,
nice.
we know nothing's going to happen. That's it. Nothing's going to happen.
I can't see anyone going to Nuremberg or anyone being held accountable, really. It'd be nice.
Maybe shamed. Get a not nice letter from the British. That's
Yeah.
it.
We don't know yet where the journey is going to end.
We
Well,
don't,
Fauci can be arrested because he lied in Congress. That's a different thing. But we just generally,
yeah.
And
generally
the
they can
German
just say,
Drosten
"Oh,
as
look,
well.
the scientist said this. We did that."
Yeah, we went with what science said.
Yes, because we wanted to save and keep you safe. Imagine how worse it could have been.
Yeah, as well, the German Drosten who manipulated the PCR test as well. He can go on court. Everything is based on his PCR.
Well, everything was based on off of that, wasn't it? But he even come forward and said, "Well, they're using it all wrong. It's not for that." So I can't see anyone getting done. Be nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice. But we got this allegedly police investigation going on at the moment. Yeah, we may have an investigation, but it doesn't mean the police are going to look at the evidence as being there, is it? Or going to prosecute anybody. Look at the whole Boris Johnson and his party business, whereby the police have said, "Oh, we're not investigating it." Well, the evidence is there. It clearly stated he had a party during lockdown. So they're going to do the same with this, isn't it? No one's going to get done. And everyone will be paid out insurance claims. You'll have class acts of insurance claims in 10, 15 year time. We all had PPI insurance, didn't it? Ever had missold PPI, it'd be ever had a vaccination. Ever did a PCR test. You'd all be suing them and you'd all be paid out your compensation.
We don't know what is going to be happening in the next months, weeks, days, years. We don't know. As I say, I don't know. I don't know where the journey will end. Only thing is, like it is now, in the last 1.5, 2 years, this is not my kind of living like I had the 20 years before. That's the only thing I mean. I hope my microphone works.
Yeah, it's working, mate.
So
Read in the chat.
that's the only thing. You see, like for my story, I like to tell you, 1995, I decided to work abroad from Germany. The first country was Switzerland. Okay, this is not that far away. But after, I was working all over the world. I was working in Maldives. I was working in Thailand. I was working in Mexico, Dominican Republic, in Senegal, in Cape Verdean Islands, in Namibia, in Turkey, in Greece, in Spain, Ibiza. No, sorry, not Ibiza. Balears, Mallorca, and Fuerteventura. So I was working and traveling all over the world for more than 20 years in my life. So I was always everywhere. I was a foreigner. I was the migrant, if you want to say. So the point, I was in Egypt. I was in Tunisia. I was in Maldives. Very hot Islamic countries. I have colleagues. I have friends over there. I was working there for 1 year, 2 years. Everything was good. Everything was fine. There was no problem at all. But I now know what they are suffering because of less tourists in Egypt, in Tunisia, in Maldives, less tourists. They are living from the tourism. And now nobody's coming over because of these restrictions and PCR and blah, 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 and positive, negative bullshit. Because of a flu. Even Cape Verdean Island. I love the Cape Verdean Islands. I love the people over there. And no, there is no tourism anymore. The Rio hotels are more or less empty. You cannot travel there. And now they say you can travel there, but only if you have the first jab, the second jab, the third jab, blah, 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 negative PCR. What the fuck is going on? So the people are starving more or less because there is nobody, no tourists from Europe or anywhere else is coming to them in Maldives, in Cape Verde, in Egypt. So that's the problem. So they're destroying the whole economy.
Well, what they want to do in it, because the next thing to go is the crash of the economy, isn't it? That's the big thing.
What?
When the economy crashes.
Yeah. And the economy crashes. Yeah.
Give you my out.
Mike.
Yep.
Shit.
Scheiße.
Ich weiß, was ich soll.
Oh, good.
Ich drücke hier immer drauf und es.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, good.
Guten Morgen, Deutschland. Yeah, no, but the thing what I mean is I've worked and traveled a lot the last 22 years in my life. And yeah, so the one thing is they're putting pressure on getting the jab. The second thing is they don't allow the people to travel. And the third thing is they're destroying the economy. Even though with the lockdown, the small shops in my home city, the small shops, they're all closed. What can they do? They don't earn any money anymore. So, yeah, sounds like a plan for me.
Read that comment. I tried so hard to catch the virus, even stuck my finger up my ass and not washed it. Still nothing. But how do I know? Because I never even took a test. That's a very good. How would you think you even got it?
It's a good question.
No,
See, I lick each and every lamp on my way when I go to the test center, and still negative. Straßenlampe. What is Straßenlampe in English?
So how do any of us know that we've had it? Because has none of us been ill for the last 2 years at
No.
all? I've had the flu.
Street light. Street lamp. Yeah, okay. I lick each street lamp on my way to the test center and still negative. I can do what I want. I have no idea. Crazy shit. No. But of course, okay, let's get serious. Of course, some people get ill,
Yeah.
and of course, some people are in intensive care. Yes, but mostly the people already have something illness before, right?
I'd just like to say Frank is not a doctor, not a virologist, or any sort of scientist.
No, I'm just a
It's
normal,
just
normal. I'm actually an voice
mate.
actor. That's all.
Yeah, well, we all know what you're saying.
But he is a German and he has DNA roots in.
Sorry.
Had two back-to-back virus.
Sorry, I got cut off. What?
Well, that's what it is in most people, in lots of people, isn't it? Because the facts do say 99.97% survival rate.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I say, sorry, what was I talking about before?
Pass.
My opinion, what I see here in my near surrounding, on people I know personally in my hometown in Germany, south of Frankfurt, what I recognize is the most people I know that are not vaccinated are happy. Okay, they cannot go to the bars and to the pubs and to the restaurant and whatsoever, but they have a happy life and they're healthy. They eat at home. They don't go to the restaurant. They drink at home. They cook at home. Last year, Christmas, the year before Christmas, everything fine, no problem. So the only thing I recognize is those people that get the first and the second jab, they are ill, they are getting sick, they are in the hospital, they are having something like Omicron. I tell you, the Omicron is a side effect of the vaccination. That's my opinion, personally. It's a conspiracy theory, but it's my opinion. That's what I see.
And as a human being, you're entitled to that opinion. And why should you be suppressed for speaking about that opinion? This is what's happening there, isn't it? You can't even have that opinion and freely express it.
How dare you,
That's
like
the other
myself,
point. That's the other point.
like myself and Tyrant, be laissez-faire with wearing no masks all this time and traveling and going to places and just not worrying about any of the rules. How dare us?
Well, that's exactly what I've done for since it all began.
Exactly.
Carried on as normal as well. I haven't worn a mask. I haven't done it. Well, I did it, but it was at the beginning when it all started. I think we all may have done. Well, I certainly did, and I admit that. But as time went on, I just led my life normal. Hasn't really affected me, and I didn't travel, didn't go to the cinema, so that didn't affect me. Okay.
The only thing I have is wearing a mask when I go to the supermarket. If I don't wear the mask in the supermarket, okay, I get blah, 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 discussions. To avoid discussions, I put on to the paper, go to the supermarket, doing my shopping, buy my stuff, get out, and as soon as I'm out, I put it off. That's all I do. Anything else I don't need. what on the other hand, the other thing is, as an actor or voice actor, used to work in a small theater here in our home, in my hometown, and I did lose the job because already in March 2020, by the way, because when all started, I say this is a scam, this is bullshit, it's a global scam. I tell you already. And the chief of the theater say, no, you're wrong, I'm right. So I did lose my job over there. So that's the only thing. Money, I mean, I don't need money basically. If other people don't need money from me, okay, if you go to the supermarket, you need some money. But lose that job, for God's sake, I can use as voice, I can work as a voice actor from my home office with a good microphone, by the way. But yeah, this is the money I'm doing now, but there is no show anymore. I cannot go on stage. I cannot act. I cannot make comedy shows or whatever on stage. That's missing. Okay, I need to live with that. But
Can't you be a crisis actor?
sorry.
Crisis actor seems to be a lot of those around.
Yeah, I heard that one. Yeah. You go to the hospital in bed and cameras in front of you and oh, I'm so ill. Oh my God. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good impression there, Frank. You'll get yourself a job.
Yeah. There actually no, there
Or-
was
audition. Thank you.
just
Next.
last week there was announcement they're looking for protesters against the COVID mandates for TV show. Just last week they're looking for that in Germany. Yeah. Sick. Yeah. I'm out for a second. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Just I'm saying the Russians are coming again.
Because they're moving S-400s into Belarus for the exercises they're having, which is obviously a air defense system.
So that's why they're saying war's coming because they're going on exercise. What's my tyrant? What is your opinion on flat Earth and biblical tree remains? Nobody's convinced me yet that the Earth is flat and biblical tree remains. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about there. To be quite
Here we go. Russia is moving 2 divisions of its S-400 air defense systems designed to take down enemy warplanes into neighboring Belarus to take part in military exercises. There you go.
Night Jane a talkie. I don't know what big biblical tree remains are, so I couldn't possibly comment on that. And I never really, like I said, no one's convinced me about flat Earth. Russia has no intentions of invading Ukraine. They don't have any intentions. Because he said if he did, it'd take, is it 7 days? A week? 5 days? Russia needs access to the Black Sea.
It's got a huge big bridge to Crimea, plus it's building a huge port on the other side.
One, two, 1, 2.
We can hear you, Frank.
Yeah, it's working. It's good. Mike is working. It's good.
Yeah, all working, Frank. We can hear you.
So, guys, at last, I like to say thank you very much for inviting me again.
Yeah.
Welcome. As I say, Ben from Austria likes to join next week, Saturday.
Well, next week I'll put a proper itinerary together what we can talk about. I didn't really do anything this week. Bad me. But I will. Yeah, we can talk about stuff. I'll put something in and I'll send something over to you, Frank.
Okay. No, I just wonder if you want to have some more information about the vaccine mandate, Austria protests, and so on. I have Ben.
Yes, Ben from Austria.
From Vienna, yeah, right.
That's it. Vin. From Vin.
Might be interesting. I don't know.
It will be actually. I quite, Austria is quite. They're quite gone full on, aren't they, with their people?
And for tomorrow, have a look on Brussels.
Are they protesting in Brussels tomorrow?
Tomorrow is a million march in Brussels.
Oh, I should have a look out for that.
There should be a lot of live streamers tomorrow about noon. I think at 1, around 1, it should start the protest in Brussels. So this is going to be very huge around the EU Parliament. Brussels tomorrow will be very, very huge, very big. So have an eye on Brussels live streaming tomorrow.
Sure will.
So this is going to be very big. And as I already say, on Monday, we have the walking in Germany again, about 1,900 and more, maybe about 2,000 different walking in different cities, towns in Germany. So this is going to be huge as well. I will be walking as well on Monday, as usually in my hometown. So never give up.
No, what is it? Never give up.
Frank, we need that map in English if you know the people that do it, or you can contact them for us.
What you mean?
You remember the map you showed the last time of all
the protest map.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You want to have it again?
No, we need to. What was it, Boom?
We need them to add English to it so we can use it.
Is it not possible?
I think it's all in German, isn't it?
Yeah,
Translate.
Yeah, you're right. The writing is all in German. That's right. Yeah. That's true.
But
Yeah,
if there was an English
that's
version, just for the English area, whatever,
yeah.
then we could add stuff and use it for protests
Yeah,
that are
it's now
coming up, like for
Netherlands is
climate
there,
change.
Switzerland is there, Austria is there, Liechtenstein is there.
Need English
Uh,
for England because they're not gonna
yeah,
use any other language.
yeah. Okay, it's
like
but there
fucking
are
that's it.
already as well some in, what is that?
It's England. Come on.
Bolz. Okay, this is Italian side, but um, the German-speaking part of the Upper Italian. Yeah. Okay, that's but even Paris is there. So no, but it's input. You know what I do? I will write them a mail to put an English version or English translate, or even put a Google Translator on top of it. That's
Yeah.
No, just English. So when we can add stuff, like
yeah,
however you add a protest, we'll be able
yeah,
to do that, and then it pops up in
yeah.
London today, for example, or
Yeah,
other places.
okay. I will write them an email tomorrow.
Instead of
Let them
doing the same
know.
thing, it'd be better just use the same. It's
Yeah,
two different things. It'd be better to have the same thing.
yeah, yeah. It's an idea, even for Hungary or Slovakia or Czechia or Poland or whatever surrounding from Germany. Might be good to have a translation stuff in that, so you can put as well the. Yeah, okay. I write him an email and give the suggestion.
Cool.
Okay, thank you. Cool.
Thank you.
But I just see we have 1,954 protests in Germany tomorrow on the map.
It's in Germany tomorrow.
1,954.
Yeah, how many in England?
No, only
two or three, four,
only
maybe 12.
only Germany.
Well, we have the stand in the park. See, there's nothing. See, there's nothing in the UK. All these ones for stand in the park. It's all well and good having them on Telegram and all that, but everyone doesn't use it. If you've got like a centralized website to say, right, here's all your stand in the parks. Here's all your yellow boards are happening. If you want to go and hold up a placard, stand on the road for a few hours, these are where this is happening. We've all got these Telegram, and not everyone's on Telegram. So we need something like you can drop pin in the map. That's where everyone's.
Is the UK government as well against the Telegram?
Against?
That they do some effort to block Telegram or something?
Well, I've seen some videos that something happens on Telegram. Even when you block the camera off, it still does something. And I have noticed now, if my Telegram is open and it's on my desk, right?
No, I mean, politically, are they trying to block Telegram in the UK like the German government tried to do?
No, I was in a country that they checked my phone and checked which Telegram groups I was in.
Because the German government now
And I
is
wasn't
trying
in the ones that they were looking for, so that's why I'm here now. Still.
Now the German government is trying very hard to block the Telegram channels in Germany. It is hilarious, actually, but
You're trying to find them, aren't you? And then trying to block the whole of Telegram.
Yeah.
Yeah, the government, BKA, the national police, is trying to cut off Telegram, not provided anymore in Google Play Store or in Apple Store, so you are not able to download it from there.
Yeah.
But you can even download it from the telegram.org. and I as well recognized some channels with a Telegram app from the Apple Store. I cannot open the channels anymore. They are blocked. There is no message shown. So they are working very hard on it to reduce the Telegram in Germany right now. So I've free.
Someone. Bye, Brent, the gent, if you're off. Thanks for dropping by. I did read somewhere, actually, someone did a freedom of information request, and the number of deaths was only 15,000 or 17,500, and the number that was given by the government was 150,000. I'm sure that's the spirit I am is what you're on about. The freedom. Yeah, I think Nigel Farage, freedom of information, that request.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it personally, but that's what they're on about.
Speculation.
Well, I haven't seen it personally, but there is something flying around.
Yeah, that's the only thing I recognized the last week's Telegram org with the browser is more or less no problem, but some channels are already blocked on the app, on the mobile. So they are working very hard on that to reduce the free speech or organization of protests in Germany with the Telegram app. Now, that's all I want to say.
Aye.
So good, okay. Past 12 here in Germany.
Yes, yeah, it's past 11 o'clock here in the UK.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
Live for
night.
I think I might wrap it up.
Yes. Good night, everybody. Everybody, good night. Good night, everybody.
Yes.
Good night.
Night, Boomer.
Good night.
Night, Frank, if you're going.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
American lethal aid just arrived in Ukraine.
See you last week.
What happened in Ukraine?
American lethal aid is just arriving. 100 tons.
100 tons of aid. How much is England sending? Any aid?
I don't know.
None, probably. We send troops and shit like that instead. Anyway, guys, I got to wrap it up. But thanks for joining me, Frank. We'll be speaking to you next week with Ben from Austria, I hope.
I hope too, yeah.
And then obviously 2 Boomers will be... Oh, he's gone already. Thanks, Boomers, for joining me.
Yes. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Anyway, I'll see you later, Frank.
See you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ta-da,
Good night.
mate. And then there was only me. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining. But yeah. Thanks for everyone for joining me. Benny Hill, Debbie, Indy, Jamie's Madhouse, Debbie Catchpole, Francisco, Deborah Hart, Ian Southam. Thank you all for joining me. And thank you for my guest, Frank, and 2 Boomers. And Spunk Fish dropped along as well. So guys, thanks for joining me this week. Again, thanks to my guests and to my moderators. Join me next week where Frank did say that we will be having Ben from Austria joining us on Vin. Or Vienna, as we say. But until the next time, guys, thanks for joining. This has been Tyrant Finder UK. I'll see you shortly.